So today we're going to take some cuttings off Jovellana violacea, and we've kept a stock plant in the greenhouses over winter so that it's carried on growing, and early in the spring we've therefore got the opportunity to take some new growth cuttings and start a new batch into production, which will probably be ready for sale by the autumn. So Ash has just pinched out some nice new growth cuttings, and she's then going to just get them ready for inserting into a tray, which will then go onto bottom heat to encourage the rooting. Now each cutting, you'll see that she's clipped the leaves in half, that's so the plant doesn't waste energy growing, and puts its energy into producing roots before the new growth. And you see she's also snipping out the new growth shoot, so that we're going to get, when it starts to grow, we'll get a multi-stem plant rather than just a single-stemmed one, which will grow on into being a much more decent plant. In this tray, which has been on bottom heat since the autumn, on the mist bench, we've got some cuttings which Asher took last autumn. They very clearly rooted away. We can see in the bottom of the tray the roots have come right on through. So she's going to carefully prise out these rooted cuttings, which have actually probably could have been potted a month or two before, but you can see they've got a really good root ball. They're ready for potting on, and ready to start out into the next stage. They'll probably need potting on again in 2 or 3 months. And already you can see how quickly we've managed to propagate Jovellana, and there are many other herbaceous plants which are wonderful in the garden, which won't have any growth on them out in the garden at the moment, but in a greenhouse context you can prepare a set of fresh cuttings, kick off early in the spring, and that was a cutting taken in the autumn which is looking great.